The arriving or settling process, an exercise that was adapted by Valerie Linet, licensed clinical social worker. The next few minutes will help you to arrive into your new space or environment, to land, to settle. Your body has physically arrived to this new space, but over the course of the next few minutes, I invite you to allow your mind to arrive into the room with your body. This arriving process may not happen all at once and may continue to happen over the course of this tape and beyond. In your own time, let your eyes move around the room or the space that you are in. Notice where the windows are. Notice where the doors are. If there are no windows or doors, notice the colors and shapes that are in the room. Notice the container of the room. When you're ready, give permission to your senses. Let your eyes or your sense of touch find an anchor. An anchor is something that is pleasant, which you can use to return to again and again to help yourself settle, land, and arrive. If you can't find something that is pleasant, try to find something that is neutral. It can be the painting or poster on the wall, the color of the vase, the fabric of the chair. Notice what happens to you when you find your anchor. Give yourself a moment more than you think you might need to really register what your mind and body is telling you. Maybe it's that your breath slows down. Maybe your mood feels lifted. I encourage you to use this anchor by returning to it again and again throughout your time in this new space to track your experience and what you feel in your mind and body. You've now noticed the container of the room. Allow yourself to now notice the container of your body. Sometimes we might choose an anchor outside our bodies, such as an object in the room. Other times we might check in and notice a place inside our own body that feels good to become aware of. It might be the soles of your feet or your seat in the chair. I invite you to close your eyes if that makes you feel more comfortable. Start to notice what feels most supportive. What in you feels most supportive, settled, or least agitated? Maybe it's your hand, a fingernail, the warmth in your belly, or your feet on the floor. If you can't find something in you that feels most settled, notice what's around you. What makes your body feel most supportive? How does the floor feel beneath your feet? How does the support of the chair or cushion feel against your back? You can experiment and explore whether you prefer to use an anchor inside your body or an anchor in the environment outside of you. Give yourself plenty of time to be curious and land on something. I encourage you to notice all of your mind and body in this present moment, in this space. How is it when you are aware of your anchor? Feel all of yourself and be encouraged to keep practicing finding and establishing an anchor each time you go into a space, whether it is familiar or new. Every time you make a transition in your day, you can give yourself a few moments to arrive and settle in this way. Hundreds of times a day, you can practice finding the object in the room or the place in your body that feels most settled or least agitated. The more you do this, the easier it becomes to settle into the present.